How far, Niger? My name is Jefferson Clever, and you're welcome to this week's episode of NAIJA Talk-TALK. For today's episode, we're going to spice it up a little bit. We're going to be asking Nigerians 3 questions out of 3, and if they get it, they are recognized as the true Naija Bobo or true Naija Sisi with the true Nigerian spirit. Let's go, Naija. How many days is in the month of April?
In the month of April?
Yes.
30 days after April, May, June, and November. 30 days.
How many days are in the month of April?
There are 31 days.
Will you keep quiet?
What keeps on coming but never arrives?
What keeps on coming but never arrives? Most times I wish it.
You're a taxi driver, and then it's a question. So on the first bus stop you pick 3 people, on the second bus stop you drop 5 people, on the third bus stop you pick 3 people. What is the color of the hair of the taxi driver?
Why is me shy?
3, 5.
Come on there, Joe.
You're in a taxi, right? And the first bus stop you drop 3 people, the second bus stop you pick 5 people, the third bus stop you pick 3 more people. What is the color of the hair of the taxi driver?
How am I supposed to know the color of the hair of the taxi driver?
Will you keep quiet?
It's the color of your hair because you're the one driving the taxi. You're driving a taxi. At the first bus stop you drop 3 people, the second bus stop you pick 5 people, the third bus stop you drop 3 people. What's the color of the taxi driver's hair?
The color of the taxi driver's head.
Yes.
It has no color. It has no color.
What is always coming but never comes?
Always coming but never comes. I think it's success.
You drive a taxi and then you drop 3 people at the first bus stop, the second bus stop you drop 5 people, the third bus stop you pick 3 people. What's the color of the taxi driver's hair?
There's no color there now.
Will you keep quiet?
What is always coming but never actually comes?
Okay, nothing they come, we know they actually come now.
I'm going to hear this.
You're a taxi driver, and then in the first junction you pick 3 people, the second junction you drop 5 people, the third junction you pick 3 people. What is the color of the hair of the taxi driver?
Mado, I don't know.
What?
You're the taxi driver. Thank you. How many days are in the month of April? 28 days.
Child.
What keeps on coming but never arrives? That's tricky. It's Jesus Christ.
Jesus is Lord.
What keeps on coming but never arrives?
Funke.
I don't know.
You know what CV means, right?
Yeah.
What is the full meaning of CV?
The full meaning of CV. CV is certificate of verification.
Will you keep quiet?
How many days are in the month of April?
Hey. I hear me.
31.
Child.
You're a taxi driver, and on the first bus stop you pick 3 people, the second bus stop you drop 5 people, the third bus stop you pick 3 people. What is the color of the hair of the taxi driver?
Blue.
Is that your final answer?
Guess so.
What keeps on coming but never actually arrives?
What keeps on coming? Hope. No, not hope. Well, I don't know.
You're a taxi driver. At the first bus stop you pick 3 people, the second bus stop you drop 5 people, the third bus stop you pick 3 people. What is the color of the hair of the taxi driver?
Brown.
Sure, you know you're the taxi driver. How many days is in the month of October?
30.
What?
Okay. How many days in the month of April?
That's one.
How many days is in the month of June?
30.
How many days in the month of May?
Child.
Alright, the next question is, what keeps on coming but never arrives?
You mean what keeps on coming but will never arrive?
There is God.
Road.
Said road.
I think what keeps on coming but never arrive. To me, I think it's money because sometimes it doesn't arrive.
Judgment Day.
Jesus is Lord.
You're driving a taxi, and at the first bus stop, you pick 3 people. The next bus stop, you drop 5 people. The next bus stop, you pick 3 people. What's the color of the taxi driver?
That one don't pass my head, no verse.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. You're a taxi driver. On the first bus stop, you pick 3 people. The second bus stop, you drop 5 people. The last bus stop, you pick 3 people. What is the color of the hair of the taxi driver? Yellow. You're driving a taxi. On the first bus stop, you pick 3 people. The second bus stop, you drop 5 people. The third bus stop, you pick 3 people. What is the color of the hair of the taxi driver?
Blue and white.
Right. So as a printer, you must have probably come across employees or employers talking about CV. So please, can you tell us what CV means?
I have not gotten the experience. I would have told you something about that. I'm not gotten experience.
You're a taxi driver, and then in the first junction you pick 3 people. The second junction you drop 5 people. The third junction you pick 3 people. What is the color of the hair of the taxi driver?
The color of the hair of that taxi driver is grey.
Grey. You're the taxi driver. Thank you so much. Crazy responses from well-meaning Nigerians. Guys, I've had so much to laugh about today. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Do well to comment on the video whichever response had you laughing the most. The questions were actually very simple. How many days is in the month of April? And it's a regular rhyme we've been singing. 30 days at September, April, June and November, for crying out loud. We also asked, what keeps on coming but never arrives? That is tomorrow. It's a repetitive process where I tell you I'm coming tomorrow. We keep on having so many tomorrows. Also, we asked, if you're a taxi driver and in the first bus stop you pick 3 people, the second bus stop you drop 5 people, the third bus stop you pick 3 people, what is the color of the hair of the taxi driver? You are the taxi driver, therefore the color of the hair is exactly your hair color. NAIJA, do well to follow DD Production on all the social media handles displayed on the screen to stay updated next Friday when we drop a new video. See you, NAIJA.
DD Productions, we tell your story by capturing every moment and preserving your memories.